Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at me go. Oh yeah. It's like Party Rock Anthem all over again. Watch this guy. Boom, in the air, and now... I bet you feel real safe behind that car. It would be a shame if somebody hit you with a blob of oozing lightning. You didn't hear? I had sticky bombs. So you think you're cool gliding around like that, Batman? Well, two can play at this game. Yeah. I pretty much showed you everything good about this game. Everything else about this game is just, yeah. Aside from some basic mayhem, everything else about Infamous is pretty meh. Character models are gross, voice acting is off, the environment is very copy and pasted for about 90% of the game, the combat is basically just a common third-person shooter, and all the mechanics don't feel like they were fully done being developed. Like, I can glide, but I can't glide well. I can shoot, but I can't shoot well. I can heal, but I can't heal well. Just about everything you do is like 65% fun factor. The story is pretty cool, though. Infamous is a comic book hero game at heart, not like this, more like this. And just like all comic book hero stories, the main hero must know internal pain, and, you know, they throw some curveballs at this guy. Like, the story is honestly probably the only thing you can take away from this game. It's really solemn, and not in a bad way. The plot thickens with every major act, and there's a split karma decision system which gives you alternate good and bad outcomes for each major event. By the end of the game, you'll be saying, wow, I can't believe that's what happened. Prototype is better, though. And always, you know, I can't not give it the old college try when it comes to, you know, getting in contact with the game. So, bam! Platinum trophy. And let me tell you, this one was one of the most inconvenient trophies I've ever had to get. One of the trophies is to collect all the blast shards on the map, which are collectible rocks that aren't hidden or anything. But there's, like, a lot of them. Like, a lot. Like, 350 shards, a lot. And here's the real kicker. There's no map showing you where they are. You have to go and track them down by running around and clicking in the L3 to do a short-range scan like a madman and hope you're near one. Or you can be sensible and track down a map online, but that doesn't minimize the task. Oh, you know why? Because the best part is it doesn't tell you how much you have. There's 350 of this one collectible, and it doesn't tell you how many you've collected. Actually, I take that back. It tells you how much you've collected, but only once you've gotten 345 out of 350. I don't know why. I don't know why this isn't... If this was intentional or if I have a bug or a glitch, but I wouldn't know because the trophy has driven me into like diarrhea-induced paranoia. Okay, I grabbed all the collectibles in the game, consisting of 350 shards and just over 30 audio logs. I've also completed all of the optional stunts, which are combinations of technique that are learned, and you put them in a chain in a certain way as a challenge. It's not really fun. However, this game is on a... It's one of those games where the enemies don't respawn once you've cleared the area. So by the first run, which was... Okay, so my first run, which is just to speed through the story, which was, you know, kind of overlooked because it was just for the bad karma story. I wasn't really trying to do anything else. So that was run number one, just for the bad karma. The second run was to pick up every single shard and complete the game in one swing while choosing the good karma side, as opposed to the first run to clear up everything. And because the enemies weren't spawning on the run, where I cleared through the first time, I had to do an additional run with a guide to fulfill the stunt requirements, which was just inconvenient as hell. On top of the shards, these stunt challenges were just a slice of misfortune. Some of them are like awkwardly specific to certain areas and can only be completed by triggering a certain string of missable events, like shockwaving 3 enemies off of a building simultaneously with one attack and have all of them hit the floor at exactly the same time. Like, they don't spawn on the rooftops that oftenly in sets of 3 that are all close enough to do that. There's only 2 times in the game where there's enemies close enough to pull that off, with the roof high enough that'll kill them from the actual fall, but not the shockwave itself. And the both of them are super early on, like they're super missable. You know, this game isn't terrible. It isn't good. It's just inconveniently okay, and it's just a chore. It's a chore if you want the trophy. If you don't, this game's just cool. But other than that, I gotta say, when it comes to recording, just inconvenient. It's okay. As always, guys, remember to like and subscribe, all that fun jazz. I've been really trying to change some general quality of life issues, changing some assets here and there, remaking some icons here and there. I do plan on maybe remastering some of the logos we've used, some of the stuff. I am still keeping my old icon. I love that thing way too much. But as for that, if you like the video, you know, like, comment, tell me if it's good or if I suck, or any general improvements that could be made here and there, any suggestions. We're always open to you know, new recommendations about how to improve. Like I said, quality of life is the small things we can improve on here and there. So, thanks for watching again. Hope you guys like this. I I did a poll on Instagram, and it's looking like Assassin's Creed 2 is going to be the next game to pop a video on already. So that's probably going to be next down the line in terms of hitting that platinum. I've actually already hit up a few games with the platinum since the last video I've been posting, because my job has just been really taking me. I mean, like, back to back to back to back 16-hour shifts. Like, I've been living like a slave lately, and oh man, the money's great, but oh geez, it's just been really taking my time. But for the most part, Assassin's Creed 2 is looking like the next one to hit. I did pick up Infamous 2, which I heard is superior to this game in literally every way. So I'm probably going to end up hitting up that one soon eventually. I've also been challenged by Harley, aka Gangsta Croissant, to compare Infamous 2 and Prototype 2, since I believe Prototype 2 is the superior series up until Second Son. But since he had such a problem accepting that, I'm going to go ahead and Platinum Infamous 2 as well, and then play through Prototype 2, which I've already ganged the Platinum, but why not? Let's do it again, just for the sake of it, and then compare the two. And then hopefully, maybe if this goes off well, it could be the first of a string of comparison videos where we play two games back to back and tell you which one is better. I mean, there's a lot of games that are kind of compared often. You have Infamous and Prototype. You know, you got the original Marios and Sonics. You got a lot of things like that, and I think this is a really good chance to see which one's better. Maybe some of the underdogs, like, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be a one-in-a-lifetime chance of, you know, comparing Smash Bros. And PlayStation All-Stars, and PlayStation All-Stars comes out on top, because it's most likely just not going to happen that way. But it's nice to see at least where some of the opinions stand on some of us when it comes to two different game series that are oftenly compared. So I think this will be a fun idea, fun chance, fun little fun in the sun event. And yeah, I'll be rolling that out soon, at least on my side. Jump onto Patrick's Let's Play videos. They're awesome. They're really cool. Anything else? Harley never fucking post anything. Although hopefully soon I might be grabbing another capture card soon, so I might donate this one I have now to him, so he can maybe use that to some effect. I don't know. Well, thanks guys.